Okay, thank you.
Hi, you guys do STD testing?
Yes, we can do
Okay.
that.
Okay, can we...
Yeah, we can set you up.
Okay, great.
Have you ever been here before?
No. It's for him though, so...
Okay, awesome. What's your last name?
Joseph.
And what's your first name?
Joe.
And your address?
We're just staying around the corner over here. We're just visiting in town.
Okay, what's your permanent address though?
Oh, that's in Atlanta.
Okay, can I have that please?
Yeah, I could just fill it out for you.
Yeah. There you go.
So I don't like to announce it. Do you have a clipboard?
Yeah.
I can use.
If you want, you can just take it and throw it out and then bring it up whenever you
Yeah, that'll be.
First 12.
You can't look, I still have to provide you with an office visit. I mean, I can answer your questions about like scheduling and what we do, but I think the medical questions, you still have to do. I can keep you back to
Okay.
you know, feel
Yeah, is there somebody that kind of like manager, supervisor?
She's not in right now.
Not in?
Yeah.
Okay, you know when she will be?
Later, maybe anywhere between like half an hour to an hour. She's just out like at the post office and events and stuff, running errands for here. So.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't think we could talk in the back room or something. Yeah, thank you.
Right.
But it kind of goes. Alright, so is this all confidential in here?
Yeah. It's a medical office, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Everything applies, so.
Alright, so yeah, she's been trying to get me to come in here for like a while now. So yeah, I'm just let me see. Yeah, so I need the testing from you right off the bat. But there's we're involved in sex work.
Okay.
So there's some other girls that we kind of manage that they kind of need help too.
Right.
But at least she's been trying to.
Yeah, I tried to get in here for a while, because we got to keep them safe.
Yeah.
So,
of course.
Yeah. So.
And we see people from, every walk of life. So,
oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, and like, for a while we were treating like all the girls at Paper Moon and like, you know,
Whoa.
various places
Wow.
around town. So
That's good.
no judgment, no sharing of information, like nothing here.
That's what we were worried about, the health facility or the government, stuff like that. So.
Heather,
I don't know. So, like, what do you guys offer? I mean, I haven't been in here before. She's been in here before. But
I'm like, have you residents come in and we'll talk to you? And like, because I've been like trying to talk to a lot of things like, oh, that's so official. So I'm like, okay, let's go in. Let's say finally I'm coming.
Yeah, I mean, we do full STD screenings with testing transmitted diseases. That's herpes 1, herpes 2, HIV, gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis. And that's just like the full package. If you think that you were just exposed to one thing, we can test for that one thing. So it's your choice what you want to get tested for. If you're kind of unsure, like if you notice something is different, something feels wrong, you can just come in for a general visit and we kind of help you diagnose, you know, and we can recommend testing based on what symptoms you're telling us or treatment. You know, a lot of times people come in, they say they have a rash and they think it's herpes, but it ends up being like just an inflamed hair follicle or something. So, you know, just there's a whole gamut of things in terms of testing. And then we do abortion services, well women exams, birth control.
Yeah, just in case we really need it.
You know, pretty much everything related to women's health, and then STD testing for guys. We do.
Now, the more complicated part of it, though, is some of the girls, they're around like 14, 15, and some of the girls are from like out of state, out of country. They don't know about the facilities. They don't know how to get help. I don't even know how to do it. So, like, what are your, like,
are they
teen
illegally
services?
here, or are they legally resident?
Some of them don't have, like, their residency yet, or something like that. But, like, how do you guys have teen service or stuff like that?
I mean, we can give them the same information. The only thing that requires a legal guardian is an abortion. I mean, you can get birth control testing, like anything without a parent. The only thing it requires over 18, if they're a minor, is an abortion. But there's also ways like judicial bypasses we can get around that. If you guys ever need it, there is a way to avoid that.
How can we do that? Because, I mean, if they need the help, then I don't know.
And the best thing for them to do is call here or walk in, the same way you're doing. There's also online appointment scheduling. If they just have questions, want to talk to someone, they can come in, or we can talk to them over the phone. I mean, everything's confidential.
What was that? What did you say it was? Bypass?
Judicial bypass.
Oh, okay.
It's if someone is a minor and they don't want their parents to, have their parents' insurance, so an abortion would show up.
Oh, yeah.
You fill out paperwork, and we help you kind of set it up, and then we have a specific confidential hotline that will call you at whatever number you give us and handle the whole thing. So for someone who's a minor, that's a really good option. We do them probably once or twice a month here.
Wow.
So we're pretty good at handling if someone, you know, doesn't want someone else to know or doesn't want a parent.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just come in and do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you said they can get, like, the other stuff, too? They can get access to that?
Yeah, they have access to birth control here. There's no, like, cutoff for age. So if they're involved in sexual activity, we want to see them. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So if they're going to be doing it, we want them to be safe about it.
Exactly, that's why we're in here. So like, we have to get them, we have to come in here so we can get this stuff taken care of.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about it. Like prices, like what is the prices?
So it depends on the service, basically. So birth control itself is a different price than the visit to get. So we have to prescribe it, make sure we don't have any medical conditions that would make them not able to take a second time. So for that first visit, if they are minors, it'll be $50. And that's to get the birth control. To do STD screening, it'll vary. If you do the full package, it's $165. And that's for the most common ones that I listed. If someone is like, well, I've been exposed to this, I just want to be tested for it, it'll be the cost of the test and then an office visit. So that's kind of variable depending what test you choose, how many of them you choose. But in the end, usually it's more like economical to do the whole thing. Because like once you have an office visit, that's $50. Most tests are around like $20 to $40, so you're already kind of like halfway there at that point.
Okay.
So, but it all depends on, you know, what you have money for now, what you're comfortable with, what you want.
So how would you best suggest to go about it? Like, let's say, you know, one of our girls, she's like, I think I might be pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
What would we do?
Free pregnancy test here.
Yeah.
Anytime during our business hours, you can walk in. You don't need an appointment. Just get a pregnancy test, and then we go from there. So if she's pregnant, she wants to continue the pregnancy. We don't do any prenatal care, but we can set you up with the right people.
Okay.
If she wants an abortion, we can counsel her on that and start that process here.
Okay, what if one of the 15-year-olds wants the abortion? How would you set up the other thing?
Well, I mean, the judicial bypass, she
Yeah.
has to come in for what we call a pre-op visit first. It's an ultrasound, blood work, paperwork to fill out. At
Okay.
that time, she'll start the judicial bypass process. And then we do some counseling with them as well.
Okay.
And then, like I said, that separate organization will call them on whatever number they give us and do the process. And then they come back for the actual abortion itself at a later date. So, you know, if she's taken some tests at home, already knows she's pregnant, she should come in for her pre-op visit because it is time sensitive. The state of Virginia only lets you go to 13 weeks and 6 days at the most. And then at that point you need to go to Maryland, D.C. They have looser laws in terms of how far you can do an abortion. So, you know, if she's going to be in the state of Virginia with us, we have to make sure she's here, got the bypass in time to actually do it legally. So sooner the better she sees us if she already knows she's pregnant. If she just needs the test, though, she can come in and we can make her an appointment for that first preoperative visit when she comes in. So it's up to her to either come in or call.
Okay, I think that would be good. What would you recommend is the best, like birth control and all that to get on?
It depends on the woman, really. I mean, young people are usually find it difficult to take a pill every day, same exact time.
That's true, especially when they really don't know that much. They might not read the...
And it's different, you know, by country, like what kind of pills and how they're taken. So for young people who have a hard time with the pill, because some people do fine with it, but if you don't take it every day at the same time, it's not effective. You can still get pregnant.
That's what I heard.
So the shot is every 3 months. It protects you for that whole time. So you're only here 4 times a year. Come in, 5-minute visit, we inject it. You're good. You're covered.
How much is that? For all ages?
Yeah, how much is that?
It's $65 for every shot.
Not bad.
But then if you divide that out by the months, it's pretty cheap in terms of, you know, birth control.
I like that.
If someone is a little bit older or not looking to get pregnant in the next 5 to 10 years, we have IUDs, it's an intrauterine device. It's actually this thing right here. It's placed in the uterus and it kind of just like sits up at the top and it protects you for 5 to 10 years. There's also the NuvaRing, which is inserted vaginally. It protects you for a month at a time. So, you know, those are all options for people who aren't good with pills. And then we do have the pills, but we have like 15 different kinds here.
Oh, wow.
So, pretty much everything.
Wow.
We have condoms here for free. So we kind of got it all.
Yeah. No, that's a lot of information. That's a good quality.
And a lot of this information is also on our website, because I know I'm just like throwing a lot at you right now. If you want to visit our website, you can also book appointments through the website too.
That'd be good, like, if we needed to, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Alright, yeah, that's a lot of information. Alright, so, I guess we gotta, our time is almost up, we gotta go.
Yeah, to get back to
Yeah, we
Gotta go, yeah.
Well, let me give you a card.
Yes.
Oh,
What was
perfect.
your name again?
I'm Kimberly.
Kimberly, thank you so much.
I'm here most of the time.
Okay.
Our number's on there. If you just like Google Virginia League for Planned Parenthood, our website pops up.
You guys have a pen? I can get your name down on it. Thank you.
Thanks. I got that information now, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Alright, so when you guys do this, just give us a call, contact
You put on the website and all that?
We can make an appointment on the website.
Yep, right to the website.
I like that.